If you're planning on getting a Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering on the C# track from WGU, stick with me. I've got some shortcuts to get you that degree while saving you time and money. Hi, my name is Jobi and I'm a college advisor with Study.com. Today, we're going to look at WGU's BS in Software Engineering C# track. I've got the full degree plan that I'll break down for you course by course, showing you how to hack in some time-saving strategies to help you graduate more efficiently. Stick around to the end and I'll show you how to save over $5,000 on this degree. This is a fantastic degree if you're interested in a career in software engineering, particularly in C# programming. You could become a software developer, database administrator, or web developer, just to name a few options. Ready to jump in? Great, let's go. I've grouped these courses by degree requirements and WGU courses organized into categories like general education, programming, network security, and more to easily see which courses fulfill which program requirements. You'll also notice a lot of Study.com courses listed next to WGU's. Over 200 Study.com courses are approved for college credit transfer, but the ones in this degree map are specifically approved by WGU for these requirements. If you want alternative options, check the degree map linked in the description. I'll explain my recommendations as we go. If you're overwhelmed by all of this at once, you're not alone. It's going to be okay. This is your one-stop shop for this degree, so feel free to pause the video, open the degree plan link in the description below, save a copy, and edit your own version as we go through each requirement. That way, you'll be able to save your preferred course options and know that they'll work for you. And if you're not able to now, make sure you make a note for later. Your future self will thank you. Less stress, more organization. Now let's dive right on in. Let's start with your gen eds. First up is health, fitness, and wellness. Study.com's Health 101 is what I recommend, but Nutrition 101 is also an option. Health 101 doesn't go into as much detail as far as anatomy and nutrition 101 does, so you might find it a bit easier. Moving on down, we have the English composition requirement. You have a few Study.com course options here. You can take English 104, 204, 105, 205, or 305, whichever course you prefer. I suggest English 104 for this degree because most students I've spoken with prefer it as a slightly easier version. That said, I'd encourage you to check out all the courses and the written assignments for yourself to see if you have a preference. Introduction to Systems Thinking is a course you'll take at WGU. Next is Introduction to Physical and Human Geography. You have a lot of different Study.com courses to choose from to satisfy this one. I've picked Economics 101 because I thought the topic of consumer behavior would be useful if you are interested in developing a product like software. However, if you are a history buff and you want to take advantage of this opportunity to learn more about a topic that interests you, then go for it. The Civil War, Western civilization, and the Vietnam War are just a few of the options you have on Study.com. Or if psychology is more your speed, check out those courses. You also have options when it comes to the natural science lab requirement. So if you have a favorite science subject or topic, I'd usually suggest picking a course closest to that. Quick note, some biology and chemistry courses on Study.com also have virtual labs to complete along with the course itself. I put Astronomy 101 here because it's the only option without a lab, so you might be able to work through it faster compared to the other courses. Technical communication is next, and you'll take that through WGU. Next up is Applied Probability and Statistics with two Study.com equivalents. I recommend Statistics 101, especially if you don't have much experience with this topic. If you feel confident with statistics and are interested in learning about more advanced concepts specifically for business, you might want to check out Business 212. One tip for taking Statistics 101 on Study.com. You'll be able to use several stats tables in the final exam. There's a z-scores and standard normal curve, areas one, a t-distribution table, and one on binomial properties. You can print all of these out and use them on the final exam. So don't worry too much about memorizing huge sets of data. Instead, focus on which equations and formulas apply for which problems. This will be critical on that test. Moving down, we have Ethics and Technology. This is a course that you'll take at WGU. Next, we have Applied Algebra. You have a few options to choose from here, but I recommend Study.com's Math 101. This is the easiest option, especially if you aren't very confident in math or want a course you could move through very quickly. But if you excel at math, check out Math 103, 104, and 105. These options are a bit more advanced and will give you a backbone in basic calculus to boot. The final Gen Ed course requirement is American Politics. Study.com's Political Science 102 is a good match for this course. This is a bit on the longer side, but there are no extra assignments. With longer courses, I highly suggest taking placement tests whenever possible. These are risk-free. Just answer what you know and be honest when you don't. That way you won't accidentally test out of material you need to know based on guesses, but you'll move past what you've already learned. It's a win-win. And that's the end of your Gen Eds. First section down. Nice work. Moving on into the major categories. This first one is a network and security requirement for network and security foundations. There's only one required course in this section, and you can take study.com's Computer Science 108 to cover it. You'll learn all the basics, how networks are structured, what makes them tick, and how to keep them running smoothly and securely. The next section is the business of IT. The first course is the business of IT project management. Here you can take study.com's Business 311. Moving down, we have the business of IT applications. You'll take this one with WGU. The last course in this section is IT Leadership Foundations. You have a few options here. I recommend Business 101. This course will give you a general overview of the principles of management and has no extra assignments. If you have some management experience and don't mind to put in a little extra work, you can look into a higher level course like Business 107 or 307. Moving down, we have data management. There are 3 required courses here and all have a study.com substitute. First up is Data Management Foundations. You can choose between Computer Science 107 or Analytics 103. While both courses are valuable, Computer Science 107 provides a more solid foundation for cybersecurity by focusing on the core database concepts and their security implications. Next is Advanced Data Management. Study.com's Computer Science 303 is a great match. The last course here is Data Management Applications, and you can take Computer Science 204 to satisfy this requirement. Let's look at the full stack engineering core. Version control is the only course here, and you'll take it at WGU. The scripting and programming core is made up of 2 courses, and you can take both of them with study.com. The first one is Scripting and Programming Foundations. You have 3 options here: Computer Science 109, 112, and 115. I put 109 here because it's a more general overview of computer science. If you don't have much experience with programming, it might be a good idea to start here. But if you feel confident and want to take a closer look at programming in C++ or Java, check out the other courses. Next up is Introduction to Programming in Python. Study.com's Computer Science 113 is a perfect match for this one. This next section is Information Technology Management. There are 2 courses here. First, we have Cloud Foundations, and you'll take it with WGU. The next line is Software Engineering. Obviously, an important one for your degree. In Study.com's Computer Science 307, you'll explore everything from process models and agile development to requirements modeling, software design, and even user interface design. Let's check out the Web Development core. Here you have 3 courses that have to be taken at WGU. These include Web Development Foundations, User Interface Design, and Front-End Web Development. IT Fundamentals is next. The only course in this section is Introduction to IT. You have 2 study.com options here, Computer Science 102 and Business 109. I recommend Computer Science 102 for this degree. While Business 109 covers some general IT topics, Computer Science 102 dives deeper into the world of computers and networks. You'll learn essential concepts like programming, data structures, and algorithms, which are all fundamental blocks of software engineering. Let's continue with the next core, Computer Science. The first requirement is the software engineering capstone. You'll do this through WGU. The second course in this section is data structures and algorithms. You'll take study.com's Computer Science 201 to satisfy this requirement. In this course, you'll dive into the must-know essentials of data structures, all with a Java twist. You'll tackle programming exercises that give you hands-on experience with object-oriented design, algorithms, trees, priority queues, text processing, and even memory management. By the end, you'll feel confident handling all the foundational tools you need to write efficient, powerful code. Okay, check-in time. How you doing? We only have a couple more course sections to go through, so hang on. These last 2 sections are your software engineering core and where you'll really be digging into the C track. 6 courses make up the software section and 2 are your software development courses. All of these are taken at WGU. And that's it. I know it seems like a lot, but hopefully breaking it all down made it a little more manageable. So you can see that you can earn a total of 59 credits on study.com for this degree. That's across 18 classes. Remember to budget your time and use the tips I described for each course. On study.com, you can do 2 courses each month for $235. For a little more, you can do more courses. So if you really want to speed through, it's worth it to pay more. But if you just do 2 a month, these 18 classes will take just 9 months. That's $2,115 you'd pay to study.com. At WGU, at the same pace, you'd have to pay for 2 semesters. You can't go month to month, so that costs $7,910. So even if you don't go faster than 2 courses per month, you're saving $5,795. That's a significant savings when you're trying to avoid getting buried under a mountain of student debt. Remember, you can go faster. It's $70 on study.com to take an extra exam each month. If you can do 3 or even 4 courses each month, you'll end up saving another $500 or $600. If you can do that, great. But I think 2 courses per month is a more manageable pace for most students that I work with. If you're considering software engineering as a career field, this degree is a fantastic pathway towards your goals and your dreams. With WGU and study.com's affordable pricing and flexible course schedules, this is by far one of the fastest and cheapest ways to earn a bachelor's degree in software engineering from a reputable university. Just remember to grab transcripts of any prior college experience and fill in the rest with study.com and WGU courses. WGU advisors are happy to help plot your degree map, and there's also study.com advisors standing by to help you pick out courses specific to your interests and your career goals. So reach out whenever you need help and make a plan to get started as soon as you can, because that's one day closer to your goals and where you want to be. Thanks so much for watching. And if you're not 100% sure about software engineering or WGU, check out the other videos on this channel for other ideas. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to get even more degree hacking tips. We've got you covered. Good luck. Bye.